Hello friends, welcome to TNTVKT, and today we'll be going to talk on the topic bacteria. So starting with the first one, Archaebacteria, which is considered the primitive bacteria. Here are just 2 points. They live on most extreme environmental conditions and lack peptidoglycan. Peptidoglycan is present on the outermost layer of bacteria. The outermost layer of bacteria is called capsule. Well, in virus we are discussed on capsomer, which is the outermost covering of virus, but here it is capsule. And pilus is present in gram negative bacteria, and it is for reproduction. Okay, continuing on, there are types of archaebacteria: methanogens, methane producing; halophytes, water loving; and thermoacidophytes, high temperature and acid loving bacteria. Okay, the next one is eubacteria. Under bacteria, we have two topics: archaebacteria and eubacteria. Under eubacteria, we have cyanobacteria, actinomycetes, rickettsia, chlamydia, mycoplasma, and bacteria. So we'll be discussing one by one. Rickettsia. Rickettsia is the intermediate between. Rickettsia is the Rickettsia is the intermediate between virus and bacteria, which is stained by Game-Sars stain and Ellis-Flex test. Okay. Obligate intracellular parasite of gut of arthropod. Rickettsia is the obligate intracellular parasite present in gut of arthropod. It is the intermediate between virus and bacteria, which is one of the important points. And we have mycoplasma. Mycoplasma is called the joker of plant kingdom. It does not have cell wall. DNA is linear, but in case of normal bacteria, it's circular DNA with no stone protein, and here is and it has the unique character. DNA is linear. Required sterol from outside for growth. It requires sterol, a type of nutrient from outside for its growth. And as it does not have cell wall, the structure is not fixed. Okay, it does not have a fixed structure. The disease caused by mycoplasma are little leaf of brinjal, bunchy top of papaya. We know that bunchy top of banana is caused by virus. Okay, the next one is cyanobacteria, which we also call as blue-green algae. It is a gram-negative bacteria. It is a oxygen-producing prokaryote, and the most important thing, it is the connecting link between bacteria and algae. Contains cyanophycean granules. Volutin granules are present in cyanobacteria. Pyrenoids is absent. Pyrenoids is the storage organ in algae mostly. Okay, food storing organ, food storing part. I can say food storing part. Water bloom is due to extensive growth of cyanobacteria. So when cyanobacteria is excessive in case of water bodies, it causes water bloom. So this water bloom is controlled by bacteriophage virus. Heterocyst Elvin nitrogen fixation. Heterocyst is a type of special cell that helps in nitrogen fixation in cyanobacteria. It is also present in algae. Red color of C is due to Trichodesmium erythraeum. It is one of the important points in entrance, Trichodesmium erythraeum. And BGA has both photosystem first and second. Next, actinomycetes. Actinomycetes is also called as ray fungi. It is the link between bacteria and fungi. So maximum antibiotics are produced from actinomycetes. Next one, symbiotic association. Lichen is the symbiotic association of blue-green algae with fungi, correlated with blue-green algae and cycas. So blue-green algae and azolla, pteridophyte and BGA symbiotic association. Anabaena present in azolla. Then nostoc present in Anthocerus. Is symbiotic relation between BGA and bryophyte. Now bacteria. The study of bacteria is called bacteriology. Koch is the father of bacteriology. Leeuwenhoek discovered the first bacteria from microscope. So he was looking into the microscope and he is the first one to see the living cell. Ehrenberg, Tom bacteria. So the Tom bacteria was given by Ehrenberg. So we have the shortcut here, Dil Tere Bako. It can be helpful in entrance exams. Pasteur is the father of microbiology and he gave the germ theory of disease. He is the one who gave the germ theory of disease. Size of bacteria. So the largest bacterial size is of Beggiatua and the smallest is the Dialister. Beggiatua and Dialister, important points. Then we have important differentiation bacteria. Cell wall is made up of NAM or peptidoglycan or murin and NAG. Mesosomes instead of mitochondria for respiration. Mesosomes are present instead of mitochondria. Cell wall is made up of an muramic acid or peptidoglycan. Okay, gram negative bacteria. So this is for gram positive bacteria. Teichoic acid is present in gram positive bacteria. So positive purple, teichoic acid also present except pili. Pili is present on gram negative bacteria. Other all PP are present in gram positive bacteria. This is for gram positive, and gram negative have pili, and they are pink in color after staining. Okay, this much. Example, this does not seem that much important. Okay, episome or plasmid. Episome or plasmid is an extra DNA material capable of autonomous replication or integrated to bacterial DNA. Episome or plasmid, and if there is presence of R plasmid, it is resistant to antibiotics, and if there is Ni plasmid, it will help in nitrogen fixation. Okay, now according to on the basis of flagella present, bacteria are divided: Otrichus, Monotrichus, Amphitrichus, Cephalotrichus, Lopotrichus, and Peritrichus. Otrichus no flagella, Peritrichus flagella throughout the surface. Monotrichus and Cephalotrichus cingulate one end, groupate one end. Monotrichus and Cephalotrichus, and then we have Amphitrichus and Lopotrichus. Amphitrichus cingulate both ends. Lopotrichus group at both ends. Bacteria types: obligate aerobes. So here is compulsory. They must be living in aerobic condition, otherwise they won't survive. Obligate aerobes. And then we have obligate anaerobes. So they are anaerobic bacteria which will only survive in anaerobic condition, oxygen deficient conditions. Facultative aerobes. These are anaerobic bacteria, not aerobes. Don't get confused. Facultative aerobes are anaerobic bacteria that can also survive in aerobic condition. Anaerobic bacteria that can also survive in aerobic condition is facultative anaerobes. And then we have facultative anaerobes. So again, this is aerobic bacteria. Facultative anaerobes are aerobic bacteria that can also survive in anaerobic condition. So aerobic bacteria surviving on anaerobic condition is facultative anaerobes. So some important bacteria are Rhizobium, showing symbiotic relation. Free living Azotobacter, Clostridium, Rhodospirillum are free living bacteria. Nitrosomonas and Nitrosococcus ammonia to convert ammonia to nitrite, and then Nitrobacter and Nitrocystis nitrite to nitrate, and then Pseudomonas, also called denitrifying bacteria, convert nitrate to atmospheric nitrogen. So now they are nitrogen denitrifying bacteria, as nitrogen fixing bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen into compounds of nitrogen that plant can uptake. So now other important ones: transformation by Griffith from the experiment of Diplococcus pneumonia, and another is transtoxin, that is by Ginder and Lederberg in experimented in Salmonella typhimurium. Ginder and Lederberg transtoxin. You can just remember DD. Ginder Lederberg transtoxin. Conjugation by Tatum and Lederberg E. coli from the experiment in E. coli. Conjugation Tatum and Lederberg described in E. coli. Binary fission is common method of reproduction in Coccus and budding in Bacillus. So binary fission is common method for Coccus bacteria and budding for Bacillus bacteria. That's it on bacteria. Keep tuned for more videos. Thank you.